We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Right, this is me first potato reveal. Charlotte potato. Just gonna chop the tops off. Charlotte, can you see that? And that was planted on the 23rd of March. Well, that's it. I think the first reveal, 2016. Charlotte. Second early potatoes. Oh. How much does a trayful weigh? Well, I think we'll tell you later. Okay, we've got the potatoes. Put them in the carrier bag. Got the weighing scales. I think it's on pounds. Yeah, it's on pounds. Don't know if you can see that, pounds. 5.09 pounds. Charlotte potatoes. Second big potatoes. Charlotte potatoes. 23rd of the 3rd, 2016. And they were put in. Charlotte. Second early. This is for tea in it, plate. If there's none in here, we weren't going to get any tea. Got some scales handy somewhere. Oh, that's what they look like. Oh, I think that's going to be well over £5. Oh, I know. Got it on the wrong units. Right, back to pounds. Back to zero. God, 7.2, around about 7.19, 7.2 pounds. Oh, if you can see that. 7.19 pounds. Oh, that must be our record. But that's it, that's the second potato reveal. Right, got the leeks. Some people cut the roots off and the tops. I've done it both ways, but I don't really think it makes much difference. But the advantage of cutting the roots off makes it easier to get them in the holes. So I'm just going to chop these off. Right, prepared a bit of ground, going to put some leeks in. Just dug it over a little bit. Put in a bit of fish blood and bone, and then raked it over and tilled it a little bit. Right, the holes weren't going very well, so I just given it a sprinkling of water. Get things falling in around the edges. I've got a pan full of water, and I've got a hose which is quite a good fit in the nozzle. It goes near enough down to the bottom, and I use that as a siphon, so like plates putting them in and I'm watering them. And there we have it, 3 rows of leeks. This is our first butternut squash of 2016. Only trouble is, it's a little bit small. This butternut squash is a bit better. The runner beans are full of flower and even got runner beans on them. Here we have a small crop of 2 cucumbers, our first runner beans, bell peppers and some small courgettes. Sweet corn, and there's quite a few cobs coming on there. You can see towards the bottom there. This is our first ripe tomatoes, sweet million. These are the shallots that I've took up. Look at this truss, full of tomatoes. It's been really hot the last couple of days, and a maximum temperature of 48.2. And I'm not staying in here, it's way too hot. I'm going to go outside. I think it's time for a cup of cider from Somerset.
Butternut squash curry. Once I've sliced the squash, I'm just peeling it with a potato peeler, de-season it using a spoon to scoop the seeds out, and then I'm just chopping the slices up into medium-sized pieces. Then peel and chop your onion. Oil a large pan. Fry the onions off for about 5 minutes until they're soft. While the onions are cooking, strain off your chopped tomatoes, reserving the liquid into a measuring jug, and then you make the liquid up to about 600 ml and add in a vegetable stock or chicken stock cube. Add the chopped squash to the onions and cook those off for a few minutes as well, and then add in your either curry powder or curry paste, depends what you've got in your cupboard. I add powder, so this is going in now, and then just cook off the spices before we add the liquid. Right, then you add the tomato, give it a good stir. Liquid will go in as well. I used about half of the squash in this recipe. Then just measure 100 grams of lentils added in, give it a good stir, and then pop the lid on your pot and pop it in the oven if it's an oven-proof dish, of course. Cook it on 150 degrees C fan oven for between 35 to 45 minutes, and then just serve it with the rice of your choice.
Right, what I'm doing today, never done this before, I'm going to sow some beetroot, bolt-hardy beetroot. I'm going to sow it in some guttering, but what I thought I'd do is do it like the peas, give it a try, and just slide it out the gutter into the bed. Well, one's going to go in the poly. All I intend to do is to push the seeds to the soil. That's beetroot seed. I think make a little hole along the guttering. Okay, and I'll just put one seed in each hole. And I'm just going to pinch them over. I don't think I need to water that anymore because I gave it quite a bit yesterday. I'll do a label for it in a minute. Just in some guttering buckets along the tunnel there, just to keep them out of the way. Harvesting the sweet corn. How do you know when your sweet corn's done? Well, first of all, it's got to start plumping up, and the tassels. One way you can tell if it's ripe is to peel back a bit of the husk. expose the corn, and you can either push your fingernail in or you can use a spoon into one of the kernels like that. Oh, that's right, that one. And it comes out milky. You see, it's like milky, and that's the time to eat it. I think I'll pick that one. If when you do it you don't get any liquid, you've missed the best point. To get them off the plant, all you've got to do is twist and push down. I've got the sweet corn here. I wish I'd bought some butter. So really what you want to do, what you want when you're doing this, and you know they're right, is to put the pan on, get the water boiling, go and get your corn, pop it in the pan, I don't know, 5 minutes, not very long anyway, 3 or 5 minutes, get your butter, put it all over the top and eat it. Well, I can't do that because I didn't bring the butter, but I can eat it. Oh, lovely. First one of the year. This is one of my favourite crops. Well, not much left of it now. It's Monday, 1st of August 2016, and I'm going to do another potato reveal. Charlotte potato again. Yeah. I cut the tops off a couple of weeks ago now. Okay, these are Charlotte potatoes. There's a label in there somewhere. Right, like I said, I cut the tops off quite a few weeks ago. And it's quite light, this bucket now. It's been drying out. Now we got, oh gosh, look at that. See, they're a lot bigger now. They were in a bit longer. They look pretty clean. Oh, not too many small ones. There's one, I just say, look, there's one. The trouble was, there's been so many potatoes in the bucket, they've been poking out round the tops. Oh, I had £7 in it last time. There's a 30-litre bucket. There is a video of me making them up. Put that down there now. Just go like this. Oh, that's another one. Anyway, it's going to be time to be putting some more potatoes in for Christmas. I'll tell you what, this is a lot easier when the soil's drier. Look at that. I think that's about it. I just spread them out. You can see what I've got. Yeah, that's not a bad haul. Get the scales. Make sure it's on pounds this time. Switch it on. Oh no, it's £7 again. Oh, that's surprising. Yeah, 7.16. So there we have it, Charlotte potatoes, £7.16 ounces. Well, I got my book out. Luckily I've written it down. So I sowed them on 6th of April 2016. I knew that because I got a number 002 and there's an 002 on that label. So I've done 2 buckets, and there's 4 potatoes in each bucket, so I must have done the 4 all at the same time. And the fertilisers were half a cup of fish blood and bone, half a cup of growmore, an eighth of a cup of Q4, and some mycorrhizal fungi. Right, it's Christmas time. I know, it's only August. 17th of August 2016, and it's Christmas spud time. Anyway, as you know, now you've seen me before, just put some soil in the bottom with fertiliser, put 1 spud by the handle, another spud with even longer shoots, best of spuds, but there we go. It's only for a few for Christmas Day. Just put a bit of this in, a bit of Q4. Only a little bit I'm going to put on there. And I've also put some fish blood and bone and some Gromor in there. Top it up, like we normally do. About halfway or so. Just pat it down a bit a minute. Make a couple of holes. 2 more spuds. Right, now fill the bucket right up. Give it in there a little bit anyway, just set it in. Now, this variety is Duke of York. Never grown them before. 17th of August 2016. If I just swing you around, I've also put some in there as well. In that bed there. Well, that was it. Christmas spuds in one bucket. 4 potatoes in each one. So that's it. Bye for now. I'll have to get these secateurs on this thing. It's a bit tough. Oh, this is heavier than the last bucket I did. Sarpomera. It's got 3 potatoes in it, I think. That was it. Put in on the 15th of the 4th, 2016. Right, let's see what we got. I can see potatoes. Right, here we go then. They're nice and big, aren't they? I'll get me scales and weigh them in a minute. I think that's about it. I'll just spread them out so you can see them. There we go. Right, I'm back with my scales. Put this back in here. Okay, what do you reckon the weight is of that? Can I have a guess? See the scale? Is it saying 0? Yeah, it's saying 0. Oh yeah, it's £10. £10, 6.4 ounces. Right, it's held it there. So you should be able to see that. 10.64 ounces. I'm happy with that. First Sarpomera of the year. £10.6. Not bad. I was happy to get 10. They look pretty clean, really. Anyway, some of them for tea, I think. See you later. Happy gardening. Bye for now. Plot's gone a bit sad at the moment. They haven't been very well. I've had a bad chest, bad leg. Plate's just walking up behind me. This is a path here, and the edge of it is over here. The only trouble is, the Sarpomera has grown over it, and it's a bit difficult getting through it. If you see that yellow stake, that marks the end of my neighbour's plot, and the path is about 2 foot that way. Well, looks like the deer have had my sweet corn as well. I hope they enjoyed it. We still got some at home anyway. Right, we've pulled the sweet corn up. This is the green manure, mustard. This is the green manure. Starting to chop it down, dig it in. Oh, I chopped it down and Plate's digging it in. Because a bit of the sun we did the other day. The green manure is mustard. It's supposed to be some kind of soil fumigant. But you have to chop it up and dig it in within about 20 minutes. That's what it says on the packet anyway.
20 minutes?
Yeah. I think I sowed all these at the same time. And that was the 15th of April 2016. Like I said, I chopped all this up, put it into the recycling bin, into the waste bin at home. Don't really want to compost potato stuff. It was 10 buckets I had in total. I've emptied one. Plate's just been taking some of these off from around the squash. Let the sun get to it and wiping them off. Some more butternut squash. That looks like two, but it's only actually one. Huge one. This is Plate doing a bit of clearing up. Just hoeing off the weeds and making them up. Oh, that's just a quick bit of a plot tour, I suppose, or whatever you want to call it. An update. Anyway, 18th of October 2016. These are the butternut squash that we had outside. There's some more underneath. My grape has still been growing. I think it's slowing up now though. But it's nearly to the end of the polytunnel. So I think it's grown about, oh, I don't know, 17, 18 foot this year. It's about halfway between these two posts. It's here. I don't know if you can see this very well. If I zoom in, the stem is actually quite thick. I'm beginning to wonder if it's too thick. They reckon it should be a pencil thickness. It's about half the thickness of my finger there. So it's definitely more than a pencil. That might not be a good thing, but I don't think it's going to be necessarily a bad thing. Anyway, I'm going to cut it back. I'll probably cut it back to around here somewhere. And then I'll cut all these little shoots back to two buds. Or is it these shoots? It might be one or the other. Like I said, I don't know anything about it. All the shoots that are on the down there I'm going to take off. So it'll just be one trunk coming up. Plate's doing a bit of digging. And I'm watching. You may ask yourself why Plate's doing all the digging. Doing all the hard work. Well, if I swing you around, I'll give you a clue. That's right, I've had trouble with my legs. Anyway, that's it for 2016. I've just been sat here editing this video. What did I call it? The movie, wasn't it? The first one I tried doing was, it got a bit long and it was, I was getting memory troubles on the computer. Although I've got a lot of memory in this computer with an i7 processor, so I think I'm just doing it wrong. I think I might ask Rick if he can do a video of how he edits his own. Maybe I can get some tips and advice. Don't know if he'll do it, but there's no harm in asking. Hope to see you all next year. Happy gardening.